All right, so we're live now. Welcome to the broadcast for the Coosa Kingfishers and the Palmetto Punishers on Neely Henry Lake here in beautiful Alabama. It's stormy today. Going to be dodging some storms on and off. So the most of the storm's supposed to come through later this afternoon, but there are some cells kind of popping up. So service is always, about as good as anywhere else as it is in Alabama, but it's going to be a little bit difficult out there today for sure getting everybody on. But so first we have Terry Smith. Have an echo, so I have him on mute right now. But there you go.
Second, I'm going under some gnarly stuff. You guys didn't tell us not to bring our hobies.
There's Jay. Come on, man.
Raining.
Yeah, it's going to be raining on and off, I guess. Most of the storms aren't supposed to come through till later this afternoon, but I know Jordan just said he was about to get hit too. How's it going out there so far?
All fish and catfish, and that's about it.
Yeah. How about you, Tim?
I've had two.
Mute him back. It's pretty bad. Right now, the current score is, right now, y'all have 79.5. That's a 18.5, 17.25, 15, 14, 3/4, and a 14. And Coosa has 54. We have a 18.5, 18.25, and a 17.25. So y'all are definitely winning it right now. Told the guys we're live. There's Barry. Nope, you're muted, Barry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I can't hear y'all. My speakers done got wet. We done had 2 storms in a row come by.
There's Lance. And Jordan. What's up? Everybody dodging storms out here. Or out there.
How we look, Dan?
Looking good, man.
Man, this is awful.
Yeah.
I have to get out every 2 or 3 minutes to get this thing anywhere.
The water's extra low out there today, huh?
Yeah.
I'm on the live, but my speaker on my phone's done got wet, so I can't hear nothing they're saying. I don't know if they can hear me or not.
Yeah, we can hear you. I know I saw one creek yesterday, and it was about at least 2 foot low. So
I caught 2 that wouldn't measure and 1 that was 14. So I got 1 on the board that measured. We had 70 something inches, and I put that on. So somebody's got fish.
Catfish, pink. That's it.
I almost went back up and took out and just lost a couple hours to go back down yonder. I shouldn't have come up here. It's too skinny for what I'm set up for. I missed another one, blowed up right on the bank at this thing, but they didn't hit nothing moving bait wise. So I went throwing my wacky rig and I went catching some fish. I said, well, I'll keep plugging away and see.
Hitting a little 1.0 square.
Yeah. I might run this motor where it don't sound like a egg beater. Now I got a little bit of depth. If you can hear me, it's pouring rain. I'm out. I got to put my phone up before it gets wetter than it is.
Storm sounds a little mean.
sounds like what?
Sounds a little mean. She don't sound too friendly.
There's a bad line of storms in the north part of the state. I mean, it looks bad, but it's supposed to be okay till the afternoon. So at least that's not supposed to come down till the afternoon. So Hopefully it's just hopefully it's just a little spotty stuff filled in.
There's something stopping me. Saw lightning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, y'all gotta. Can't believe them dang weathermen. There's definitely a couple of sills about to come through y'all's area, depending on where you're at. So try to be safe out there. Just going by what they said yesterday, it was supposed to be in the afternoon until it got bad down here. So
Old weatherman, can't trust them.
no.
Wish I could catch some fish that were in a reasonable size range. At least make me feel like I'm not casting. Both my fish I caught, scorables, were good fish, but they were in just random places that didn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I've caught a couple decent ones, but I can't really duplicate it.
That's Neely for you.
Yeah. Everything's random.
Got the line.
Yeah, the first one was super random, man. I just changed baits and kind of made a cast out in the open and got that 17 just randomly. It was like not really a reason for it to be there. It was just kind of out in the open. And I slowed down and drug a Texas rig over it just to see if there was anything out there. Never could feel anything.
You still using that Tim Percy handle?
I'd rather not talk about that. It is the Tim Percy handle, but it has been epoxied and screwed together more times than I'd like to count. Yeah, I about had a meltdown this morning. I was trying to put in, and I was putting my motor on and everything, and you gotta be shit. I was putting my motor on and all that, and hooked everything up, and my motor wouldn't work. So the wiring's going bad. So I guess sometimes you're better off just doing things yourself the whole way.
Ooh.
What do we got?
Did y'all all hear that?
Yeah.
That was a nice little crack. If that thing gets any closer, I'm about to go hide under a bridge. Ooh.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading now. It's getting kind of ugly here.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, there's definitely a cell coming right for y'all.
It looks like there's some stuff going on a little south of us based on the direction I'm looking.
Yeah, there was a few that went through, it looks like, and then there's more to the west coming y'all's way. It's dropping down earlier than what they said, but yeah, if y'all have some cover you could find here before too long, there's definitely a good sized red cell coming through there, about the size of Gadsden and Rainbow City. So it's going to be a pretty. That's what you're hearing.
Hey Dan, is it going through Gadsden or
Yep.
is it east or west of Gadsden?
It is. It's going a little bit south of Gadsden and all the way up to, let's say, the middle part of the lake.
Okay.
So the whole center.
You believe in life after love.
Oh Lord.
Hey Dan, what do we got? What's the score?
Right now it is. Here, I'll bring it up in my computer here. Currently, the Punchers have 79.5, and we have 54.
And that,
Dang.
Wow. At least where all three of y'all are at, you don't really have to worry about the wind so much.
Yeah, who all's on here? We got. Oh, what's up, Brogy?
yeah.
She's making her way downtown. I don't really want to get from Matt. I think I finally found a spot that looks halfway decent. I kind of need to get away because of the storm. Boys, I have seen a bunch of muskrats today.
Huh, really?
I like them things. That's good mojo right there, muskrats. Wish I'd brought more spro rats. I don't even think I have one.
I'm gonna make it to the bridge.
Mm. Yeah, it's awfully close to y'all now. So
About to get fit.
anybody watching, if you have any questions for these guys, just put in the comments, and I'll do my best to see if these guys can answer them for you.
Roachy, how did it take you to drive over here?
Like last night.
Yeah, how far of a drive was it?
6 hours.
6 hours. That's a pretty good haul.
Yeah.
Boy, that thunder, that'll make your butt draw up.
Yeah, she ain't sounding too friendly. I've tried to fish this about as long as I feel comfortable fishing it. I'm about to go get under a bridge. I think I'm fairly close to one based on what I hear. I hear some cars. Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
Terry going way under trees here.
What do you say?
Terry is going way under trees. He's really dodging.
If there was ever a gar fishing championship, I think it should be held here.
For real. That place is ate up with them.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off. I'm at the bridge. I'm gonna move while I'm blowing through.
All right.
Got to
I
get
got
on
a
for it.
dink. Non-scorable. Little non-scorable action.
It is an interesting lake. It's got so many different parts to it. It looks so different in different areas.
Yeah, I mean, even, I've never been on this thing at all and went and drove around yesterday and was, surprised by, how much grass, there was some rock in different places, some causeways. I mean, there was a lot to offer here. I'll give it that.
Yeah. The bad part is Coosa River, Neely, like all the Coosa River, just gets hammered so much. It's, a lot of fishing pressure. But that's anywhere here in central Alabama.
Is that always been like that, or has that became more so populated because of the kind of the popularity rise of Coosa bass?
I don't know. I think it's gotten a little bit worse, but Bassmasters here in Birmingham, it just it's always been like my father-in-law. He's been fishing tournaments since the 70s, so I mean it's always been a hotbed for tournament fishing. But I can say in the last 10 years, it's definitely gotten. It seems like it's ramped up though. Especially in Lay Lake, like 2 lakes down from where y'all are at. Seems like Lay Lake, man, it just gets killed.
Really? Is it better fishery, or is it just location?
I guess location. It might be a little bit better fishery, but it gets so much pressure that it's not. 7 there a couple of months ago, about a month ago, and that's the biggest fish I've ever caught on that lake. So I mean, it's not like it would be a great lake if it didn't get so much pressure. I'll say that, but it's this time of the year. It probably takes 15 pounds to win a tournament, and in
That's
the
a pretty
spring,
good lake compared to where I'm from. Most of our weeknight tournaments that take 5 fish are taking like 9 to 10 pounds right now.
Oh really? Huh. In the spring, it always takes over 20 on lay.
Yeah, if somebody catches a 20-pound bag on Loudon, that's a big deal. I mean, you got to have a 200 boat tournament, to have somebody with 20 pounds, and that's once or twice a year.
Can you hear us now, Barry? No, he still can't hear us.
Boys, I'm getting rained on.
All right. I know Joe said he was getting rained on pretty good where he was at. That's why he's not online. Jordan just got off because of that. Lance is under a bridge. Y'all are hardcore, though. Y'all are still out there fishing. I like it. Score's still the same, 79.5 to 54. What kind of kayak are you in, Jason?
The links.
Lynx, okay. You liking it?
Yeah, for what I'm doing today, it's the
Yeah.
if I can find a fish, it'd be
I'll give some league updates here. The Maniacs are beating the Rhode Island Rebels 101 to 84. The Mass Maulers are beating Bay State Attack 124 to 76. Delaware Doom 171 over the Bronzebacks at 140. The Alabama Hammers are leading the Knights on Wadowee 43 to 30. Norfolk Privateers are whooping up on the Lunkers 187 to 143 and a half. Carolina Casters, they got 34. The Reapers haven't put anything up yet. Swamp Donkeys and Copperheads, that must be an afternoon game. We're still at 79 and a half to 54. Yeah, Punchers, y'all are winning. Southern Slayers 46, Deep South Kraken 14. And Oklahoma and Arkansas, it's tied at 63 and a half. That's a big one.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't. Okay, I heard you say yes, but it's so faint that I can't.
Oh, really?
My speaker got wet. I've been poured on twice, and evidently the speakers got wet on my phone. So I didn't know if it picked me up or not. I don't know not to say any really bad words then if I miss one.
All right, there's Lance. He's in the truck. You're supposed to be fishing, man.
I'm working on that. planning on making a move anyway, so it's just a good
Went ahead and
opportunity.
yeah.
No. Yeah. Remember that bridge?
You know you've been rained on too much when you can't even pull a ring down here without bending your fingernails and thumbnails back.
Yeah, I hate it for y'all guys. The weatherman yesterday said that it was going to be, it was going to be late afternoon until the storms came in. We've lost Terry. I don't know where he went.
Come on. I just missed one. I don't think it was that big.
Mm.
That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway.
Harry's driving his car. It's got bad feedback on there. That's why I'm keeping him muted. But Score update. It's Punishers have 79.5. Kingfishers are up to 71. And again, if anybody watching has any questions for the anglers, let me know and put them in the chat, and I'll be sure to ask them. If you have a specific question about, tactics, baits, anything else, or just what they had for breakfast, who knows?
13
There
and
you
a
go. Oh,
Plug this thing up or it's gonna be dead.
yeah. StreamYard will definitely wear out a battery quick. Oh, there's Lance. Hey. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Okay. So on the water, I still got about 5 minutes to go.
Man, I don't know how you load, especially ramp hopping. I don't know how you put that thing on top of the Xterra.
Well, the Commander's light, and I eat my Wheaties, so
There you go.
it's only about, I don't know, 55 pounds. It's pretty easy to get up there. It makes the recon look real easy.
I believe it.
I've carried that Commander down a sheer rock slough on my shoulder before.
Wow. I saw somebody posted one the other day. I forget who it was. I thought about buying that one.
That just sounded like robot gibberish. I don't know what that was.
No, it's all right.
Behind a garbage truck, just taking its sweet time. It looks pretty clear where
Yeah.
the three guys that are on are.
Yeah, our guys are all in the rain and theirs are all in the clear. Different parts of the lake, I guess.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Terry, wherever he's at, he is in the jungle. He's been dragging that thing a bunch today.
I went up in the jungle where I got all those big bites a couple weeks ago and only got one, so going to a different spot.
I was surprised to see how far the the creeks were down with the rain this week. I thought they would have been up.
Yeah, I guess it's just been so hot. It's evaporated a lot of that water.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't know if you had wrecked or what.
just a pothole.
Terry's getting stormed on now.
It acts like it's getting worse here.
Yeah, it's right on top of y'all now. Looks like.
Thought I was going where it would be a little better.
Yeah, Terry's getting it wherever he's at. You gonna make it, Terry?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm gonna.
Turn off his mic. I'll be right back. Give a score update here. Right now, Kingfishers have 89, Punishers 79 and a half. Kingfishers have 5 fish, and so do the Punishers. So still a lot of room in there.
Put the phone up again. Here come the pouring rain.
Do what you gotta do.
Do something different.
Give a score update, see if anything's changed. Right now we got still same. Kingfishers 89, Punchers 79.5. I'll go over some other scores around the league. Maniacs are leading the Rhode Island Rebels 137 and 134 and 3/4. Maulers are beating Bay State 156-76. Delaware Doom 173 to 157 over the Bronzebacks. Knights are leading the Hammers at home. That's tough. 46-44 1/4. Norfolk Privateers 188.5 to 184 1/4. Wow, that's a good game. Virginia Reapers 48 3/4 over the Carolina Casters 34. Slayers are beating the Kraken right now 80-14. That's on Clarks Hill. Figured that'd be a tough outing for the 3 Kraken that they sent to Clear Lake coming from Florida. And then Oklahoma Outlaws are leading the Arkansas Hogs 77.5 to 63.5. I know it definitely benefit both teams here today, the Kingfishers and the Punchers, if the Hogs were to lose that one. Cayman Rasmussen with the big fish of the day so far, 77 3/4. That kid's a young guy from Utah, and he is absolutely amazing.
Here's a giant.
Fish stick. Is that a little popper that you're throwing, Jason?
1.0 square bill.
Hmm.
Getting bit, they're just not big.
Yeah. Were you throwing? Do you throw? Was that a plopper on spinning reel?
Yeah. Only
Okay.
something out of it.
The 70, what? The 75? The little one.
That one
Yeah.
is.
That's one I prefer the most too, but I've never thrown it on spinning gear.
I think that's kind of a habit from fishing so much saltwater down in Florida.
Yeah.
You don't ask it for anything, so it's spinning rod for top water, jigs, jerk bait, everything.
Yep. Yeah, I grew up on the coast too. That's how I grew up fishing, inshore. Lance, your wife would like to know the cost of the lure that has a new home at the bottom of Neely Henry. That's funny.
Oh, God.
Oh Lord, there we go. All right.
Tell her to comment more often. She's good luck.
I like her name as Fishing Widow. There you go. 15, huh? 16?
Yeah, not huge, but it'll help. You're in the crap at him. You hit right at the boat.
Yeah.
But anyway, tell her it was a red line spinner bait. So
Oh, okay. There you go. They're free. Or at least discount. Just because he's on that team. Red line spinnerbaits. If you've never used them, they're a great spinnerbaits. They have a bunch of great tackle. Jigs. What was that?
that's what I just tied another one on and caught that one.
No, she said nothing in fishing is free. That's right. Just a hook sets.
Mark has to be a little more better behaved spot.
She said she's still waiting on her flowers from last year.
You know what that's in reference to, right?
Yeah. It was one you had to fish on y'all's anniversary for a KFL event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think might have been you. Somebody on the team said we need to chip in and buy her flowers.
Yeah, why didn't we do that?
16 3/4.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to do something different. This thing keeps falling down. Won't let me tighten it anymore.
Just make it last for a half an hour.
Tired of this rain.
Yeah, I hear you. Sorry y'all came all the way here just to get rained on.
You have to order better weather.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I know where that spinnerbait is, so I'm gonna, when the tournament's over, I'm gonna come back try to find it. It's only about 2 foot of water.
See?
Where's the spinnerbait?
It looks like after this this little line of storms comes through, y'all should be good for a while though. Hopefully till lines out. But you never know, there could be some other pop-ups, but it looks like most of it's clearing out. Past that, there's a couple little bitty cells, and then there's a bigger line coming later. So we'll see how quick they can get there. Hey Barry, do y'all have any sponsors y'all want to shout out while we're on here?
You asking about sponsors? I can barely hear you still, but no, we didn't pick up anybody this year, so it's just us.
Gotcha.
We footing the whole bill.
I hear you. Well, don't feel too bad. We didn't get too much. Like I heard some teams got a lot, but we definitely weren't one of them. I mean, we're proud of the ones we have. Dugout Bait and Tackle, Baiano Power Batteries, Ram Tool Construction Supply Company, and Cherokee County, Alabama. But yeah, it definitely, well, we asked for a certain amount, and that's what they gave us. We didn't want to over promise and underperform for year one of the team, and but we're happy to have them. But yeah, it's an expensive thing to do to fish KFL for sure.
Yeah, that's just like day before yesterday. I run out about $80 worth of fuel just looking at places to put in. Man, it don't take long to build up a bunch of money on this stuff.
Yep, that's right. Somebody asked, "What are the challenges with fishing in a summer thunderstorm? What's besides Terry putting on some rain gear? Is there does that change what y'all are doing?"
Well, if you're using anything that's top water, it kind of takes it out of the game in a way because they got so much action happening on top of the water. It changes things for sure. And lightning tends to shut their mouth sometimes.
Yeah, they don't mind thunder and rain, but lightning that sometimes they'll get them.
That hurt us in Florida 3 weeks ago when we was down there. We had a bad storm come in with a lot of lightning and wind, and it shut everything down, man. Our whole game just went away.
Which where do y'all fish at?
We were on
Kenansville or
Toho, Big Toho.
Toho? Oh, okay.
That's the one that actually touches the town of Kissimmee.
Gotcha. Big Toho, so y'all couldn't even fish the other lakes, huh?
No, it was just Big Toho only. I fished the creek and had a good pattern going the 2 days before and wasn't even trying to catch a lot of fish. And then got in there and caught some fish. Hadn't got into any size yet. And then that lightning storm come in, and man, that creek just shut completely down. I mean, it's like it glued their mouth shut.
Lightning and heavy thunder will shut a creek down in no time. What I'm hoping doesn't happen.
That's a good thing about here. We've had some lightning. I've seen a few flashes, but it hadn't been running straight to the ground like it was down there, and it was real bright. Here, the clouds were so dark when those two storms come through with lightning that the lightning didn't show up that well. And with these rainstorms been coming in and out the last few days, it's tinged this water up a little bit, so their sight line's not as far anyway.
Yeah.
I went up Big Canoe yesterday. That's probably where I should have been back today. But I went up Big Canoe yesterday from the lake up. Man, you talk about muddy. It looked like I was at home with red mud after we have a bad storm. And then I went and looked at some of the upper launches on it, where I think Lance started out this morning up in that area. And it was clear as a bell and the ground was dry. Biggest thing I caught yesterday was 15 incher, but that would really help us right now. So I should have went back down there maybe.
Well, you got time if you want to make a run.
No,
Not trying to give you any good ideas, but you know.
I put in at the College Street Bridge, man. It'll take me over an hour just to get my stuff back up the hill.
Gotcha.
I told these guys once I committed to coming to College Street Bridge, I was done. There was no way I could move. My old butt ain't gonna be able to do all that, dragging all that stuff back up that hill.
Yeah.
Me and Joe both put in there, and Joe, he's got that little old white Hobie, that new one they got. He's got a lightweight. I've got a 100-pound bonafide. I got to drag back up there on the suck wheels. Plus gear. So, plus almost an hour run to get back down there.
Got a co-host here. Say hey to everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
We're going to see sumo wrestling here whenever this ends at 10.
That's something I've never done before. That'd be a new one.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. They happen to have the World Games here this weekend. I guess it's people from all over the world, so we decided sumo would be the fun one to go check out.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah. All right. Go play, bud. But it's not like they wear the diaper things. They're in kind of more like spandex, like suits. I don't think it's a full-on Japanese stuff, but it's sumo wrestling.
No, Japan.
I think you had a follower there, Lance.
What's that?
Thought I saw a follower right whenever you pulled it out of the water.
I didn't see one. I'd see this big black spinnerbait.
Yeah. So I have another question here. What was the appeal to join a KFL team? What made everybody want to join or start a team?
Everybody else was doing it.
You didn't jump off the bridge, you just launched under it.
I mean, I was immediately intrigued by the team aspect of it.
I enjoy team sports anyway, so I thought it'd be
Yeah.
a cool thing to try.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm getting
It's
too
I-
old to play softball and all that other stuff. So
It's a lot of fun sharing information. I swear in KFL this year and last year I've learned so much. Just people that fish differently than what you do. It really, you learn a lot from it.
yeah,
Oh, there you go. Lance hooked up. Adding Jordan to the stream here.
Bigger than that. Might not even measure. That was quite the squall, boys.
Yeah. I just looked at the radar. Should be good for a while, hopefully. Hopefully till it lines out, but there's some other like little bitty green, like light cells that are coming through too. So might get hit with some rain, but hopefully it shouldn't be bad till lines out. That whole line is that was the end of the line there.
we still got some dark clouds up here around Dead River and Terrapin.
Yeah.
What's the
I'm
score,
getting rain
boys?
now. It's starting to pick up a little bit, but it's still light.
Yeah. It's looking clear on the map right now, so we'll see. Let me look at the score here. That one going measured, Lance?
Nah, it's 13 3/4.
Mm-hmm. Squish that son of a gun.
Couldn't get anything out of him.
Right now it's Kingfishers up 89 to 79.5. So both teams have five fish. So it's anybody's game right now.
I got that 15 3/4. I hadn't uploaded yet.
Oh, okay.
Who's that?
Lance has a 15 3/4, so that put us at 90, almost 95, something like that.
All right, you suck, Lance.
I hope we all have 10 by then.
Yeah.
I'm just glad some of y'all were able to fish during that because I sure as hell was not.
I wasn't really. I was dry.
Yeah, Lance changed spots.
I did not make it to my bridge, and I ended up hiding under one of these little piddly freaking poplar trees because that was the best thing I could find. And I got freaking soaked. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that mullet's laying down on you.
I'm not sure I spent that long in the damn shower in a week.
We got 17 minutes left here for the live stream. Did anybody fish on a college team? Is that something any of y'all did?
I fished one college kayak fishing event
Oh, okay.
ran by Mr. Drew Gregory.
Ah.
I don't think
It
that
was
was
the first time I ever fished.
I went back to school with the GI Bill in 2012 to 15, and I fished for Montevallo, #1 team in the country, 2 years in a row. Now they have the year we left, we had Clint Davis. He won the Forest Wood Cup. He's the one who started the team. And then in 2016, they started giving scholarships after I left. And now they have it's serious there now. But we told the dean that if he put enough money into it, he could have the best team in the country, if he offered scholarships and everything else. And They're a small school here in Central Alabama. Their campus is actually the center of. Oh, Jason's hooked up. Their campus is the exact center of Alabama, but yeah, they number one team. No, another fish stick. Looks like everybody found some good looking water though. It's good. Somebody asked, KFL similar to fishing on a college team? No, college team's a lot different. They like you would think everybody'd be talking, and we did some, but it's kind of your 2-man team, and maybe it's different on at other schools, and maybe it was, I don't know. I know on ours it was kind of our 2-man team. We worked, we were in the same boats. We obviously worked together 100%, and then all the other teams, they kind of did their own thing, and so it's more like 2 people were an individual team, and then we had a few different teams on the collective team. So we would help out the other guys some. That sometimes that can be good or bad. It's hard to catch somebody else's fish.
And this has been awesome to learn other people's techniques and stuff and how they go about things, but you got to be careful what you use.
Yeah.
Some of it just don't jive with the way you fish.
Or in a kayak, I mean, you might have a certain setups that you can carry on certain rods or certain baits you have, and you have to be so slimmed down with baits that it's hard to carry everything that could work.
Yeah.
Or colors, or whatever it is.
I usually got a black pack slam full of boxes, and I've got one box with me. My black pack got took out yesterday.
Yeah. Jordan with the hook set.
No love, and I do believe it was a fish.
Another question: what's everybody's favorite time of the year to fish and why?
Fall. Reason for bait starts running up the creeks, fish start running up the creeks. In most places.
Yeah.
Here it runs them up in the summertime.
Hunting season, there's less people on the friggin' water.
Amen.
I don't know if I have a time of year that I don't like.
Yeah. I'll that one.
What was that, Jason?
I agree with Lance on that one.
Yeah, all year. Terry, how about you, man? Oh, hold on. There you go. What was that?
I'm the same way. I fish all year. And the best time to fish to me is in December. You can go after the deeper fish.
Gotcha.
At least
That's why I've kept him muted. Having some feedback problems there.
Yeah, you talk about somebody that's out of their element, that's him right there.
Oh, really? He's your deep electronics guy, huh?
He's been practicing at home shallow water because he don't fish shallow water that often. He caught one that weighed about 5 in a little creek the other day above his house. He said, "Hey, I think I can do this."
The more I do it, the more I get into creek fishing. I think it finally got under my skin, and now I like it. But coming from a boat, I was the same way. I preferred the lake.
I enjoy the creek fishing. It's just I thought there'd be more water, so I really brought the wrong boat.
And there usually is. I mean, that water is definitely down right now.
I've got my pod with my transducer on the bottom of it, and I'm having to watch about banging it around.
You in the SS 127?
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh,
Come on, Lance.
rod out of my hand. I got to get a hook in that.
I think my favorite time of the year to fish is pre-spawn. It seems like to me that they get a little bit more predictable, a little easier to target.
I've caught my heaviest fish in spring, but
Yeah.
I've caught my longest fish in fall. If I could catch those longer fish I catch in fall in the spring, they'd really be some monsters.
Yeah, put them two together and you got something.
Yeah, I caught a 25 1/4 on the river near the house.
Wow.
It was just under 10 pounds. They ain't no telling what that fish would have weighed in the spring.
Yeah.
Then I finally broke double digits. When I broke double digits, it was with a 23 1/2 in the spring.
Huh.
I feel you there, Barry. My PB's 25 even from chick, and it was like right at 10 pounds, and I caught it in August.
I caught one down in Texas at Possum Kingdom that was 4 ounces shy of 10 pounds, and it was 24 1/4. So I've caught a bunch of them right around that 10-pound range and never did break it. And I finally broke it this spring, got that 10-pounder. I bet the last 2 years I've caught 7 or 8 fish. It was in the 9 1/2 or above that didn't break 10 pounds. Which are monsters in themselves, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Most of them come off that river near the house. It's magic, man, when you can get in there at the right time.
Carolinas has some crazy largemouth rivers.
That section I live in, we got 3 rivers that run through it that all join together. So they're all called the Tiger, the north, middle, and the south. And I fish the south most, but it's about the size of Terrapin Creek, except it don't have as many shoals areas in it. Size-wise, it's about the same though. But like I said, it's magic at times, man. All right, I had shad jumping.
Oh,
I worked it, and now see why the shad was jumping. It's about a 3-foot gar in here. All right, Rain, go on. I'm looking at blue skies out down creek. It's pouring rain on top of me right now.
all right. So I'll give one more update here since we only have 3 more minutes alive. It's still 8. Lance has that one he hadn't uploaded yet, but right now it's 89 to 79.5. And both teams still have 5 fish, so still 5 more left to go. And 10 to 3 more hours of fishing left.
Oh my Lord, this looks good. This has donkey written all over it. Can y'all see what I'm fishing?
Yeah. Yeah, great angle there.
There is a waterfall up in here.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
That I did not know was here. And it looks good. It looks just like a place I fish in downtown Knoxville.
Huh. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody that watched, and good luck to you men the rest of the day. Please be safe out there. And if y'all need anything on the way out of town or anything else, just let us know. Anything we can help with,
Appreciate it.
All right. Y'all be good.
Hey,
Good
Dan,
luck.
how do I get on the mainstream?
I sent you. I'll message him. All right. Thanks, guys.